Alright, we are live, and today we're going to be playing through Pokemon X and Y with Chesnaught. We're going to be doing X and Y throughout the week, so I can start getting better at this game. Also, hello Daniel Sky Knight, Robert, Shadow, Dominic. That's about everybody. Oh yeah, and I saw N1 in here earlier too. Yeah, how's everyone doing? I was about a minute late because I was downloading an update to the tier list creator software. Check this out. Hoopa actually appears properly. It doesn't appear as an image not found icon. So that's great. But yeah, Axe, you did tell me that this Pokemon was going to be pretty bad. Probably the worst of the 3 starters. But I'm actually going to look through the notes carefully this time. I'm going to study them beforehand because I need to start getting better at this game. So let's take a look at the moveset. Oh, that's Mew. Alright, here we are. We're going to start with Vine Whip, Growl, Tackle, and Belly Drum. It's actually pretty funny we get Belly Drum to start with. I wonder if the other things are going to get something to start with. Ember, Tail Whip, Scratch, and Shadow Ball. Okay, pretty good. What about Greninja? Bubble, Growl, Pound, and Mat Block. Yeah, Greninja got the worst of the 3 there. Yeah, by Sun and Moon, though, they did fix that to where it's only to be Tackle, Growl, Vine Whip, and Rollout. Anyway, there's going to be a lot of TMs we won't have access to. Roar, Smackdown, Double Team, Reflect, Round, Retaliate, Giga Impact, and Swagger. Those TMs are unobtainable. I'm assuming they're in the post-game or locked behind BP. Would you do Battle Bond Greninja? I don't know, actually. Isn't that considered like a separate kind of Greninja? Because that's not normally one of Greninja's abilities. It's like a one-off Pokemon. I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll run like both and see how well they do. I don't know. You got champions and having fun? Nice. I'm guessing since you just now got it, you're playing on mobile. It's a separate species? Who knows? Maybe during the Greninja stream we'll play both. We'll see. Anyway, 107 attack, 122 defense. That's about the equivalent defense of Mega Venusaur. That's interesting. Its ability can boost its stats after a knockout of an opponent. We'll take a look at that later. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and read the notes here. I'm going to switch on over to the X overlay. That Greninja wasn't until Gen 7 anyway. Oh, okay. Good to know. Never mind then. Alright, so TMs we need. Swords Dance, first visit, that's in Lumiose. Bulldoze, that's in the same Mart, second visit. Hone Claws, I know where that is. Shadow Claw. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I just linked a bunch of videos in my Discord and all the different channels. Let's see. X and Y channel. I found a video by Rough Giraffes. Every TM location in X and Y. Let's see. Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw. That's TM 65. Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw. Right here. Alright, it's in Ambrit Town. Lovin' Megastar Raptor. I'm just saying, that's probably not the best typo you could have made. Oh, wait a minute. I know where it is. It's inside the connecting cave. You have to take an alternate path. I don't need to watch that any further. I know where it is. When you do Moon Solar runs again, could you do Greninja versus Battle Bond? Well, I'm doing Kanto species right now, so that's gonna not be for a long time. Do Contrary Megastar Raptor? Well, the problem is, Contrary Megastar Raptor only exists in Champions. It doesn't exist in a main series game. I mean regular Staraptor. Okay, that's better. I've played Staraptor in Pearl version. I don't think I played in any other game, though. Anyway, what other TMs do I need? I'm gonna I'm gonna move this timer over here. Let's see. Aerial Ace, that is in... Oh, wait, no. The connecting cave is the cave with the Zubats in it, next to Solage City. This is the Glittering This is Glittering Cave. Is this Glittering Cave or Reflection Cave? I'm pretty sure this is Glittering Cave. The Reflection Cave is the one with the mirrors in it. Don't forget Leftovers and Lucky Egg. Leftovers I pretty much never forget. I've gotten it every single playthrough. Aerial Ace, I got that. Okay. Low Sweep. Where's Low Sweep? I believe that's TM60. No. Low. Right here. Where's Low Sweep? Alright, it's in Chaleur City. Man, it just shows you how much I don't know about X and Y. Oh, it's from a purple-haired guy inside the Tower of Mastery. Reflection Cave. Also, we're skipping Leftovers today? Okay. Knowing my force of habit, I get it anyway. Attract. Attract. Oh, wait a minute. It's from that girl in the Skidoo Ranch. I do not need to watch that. Substitute. Okay, Substitute. I believe that's time of day dependent. Anastar City. Yeah, that's time of day dependent. Let me see what time that is. Anastar City. X and Y is a weird game to learn. It honestly kind of is a weird game to learn. Let's see. Let's see. Psych Up, 6 p.m. to 7:59 p.m. Substitute, 8 p.m. to 3:59 a.m. Double Team, 4 a.m. to 10:59 a.m. 11 a.m. to 5:59 p.m. Flamethrower. Okay, so getting substitutes. 8 p.m. to 3:59. Okay, I'm going to set BizHawk to start at 8 p.m. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay. Anything else I need to get? Brick Break. I think Brick Break is one of those out-of-the-way TMs. Brick Break and Stone Edge. Alright, Brick Break is also in Anastar City. I hate those guys right there. Those two guys who block the gate, I hate those guys so much. Oh, is it inside Terminus Cave? Oh, it's inside Terminus Cave. Oh, it's in a very small little entrance there. That's not that bad. Okay, now where is Stone Edge? I know where Rock Slide is. Rock Slide is in that town with the... where Professor Sycamore fights you with his level 50 starters. You have to backtrack after you get Waterfall. Sonic jump scare. Was there a Sonic video on the side? Oh, it's down there. Yeah, just these things are in so many weird places. Volt Switch, Clued City, that's post-game. Alright, so those are TMs we need. Okay, I pretty much know where all those are now. Alright, Quick Claw, I know where that is. Rock Incense, I know where that is. Lucky Egg. Expert Belt. Expert Belt. Dendamil Center's Citrus Berry? Nostalgia Critic? Ah. That guy's great. Does Pyroar learn Earth Power in X, Y, or S? I don't know. You know, let's go find that out. My guess is no. No. Not even by egg move. Not in Oras. Not in Sun and Moon. Not in SV. It was Legend ZA. Pretty useful. Shout out to the guy that used the item finder to locate these items and letting us know where they are. Yeah, thanks for him. I mean, they were probably all on Bulbapedia anyway. He just turned it into a video. Alright, where is Expert Belt? Lumio City North Boulevard. In the Fighting Dojo? The Fighting Dojo is located on the 3rd floor of an office building between the Galette stand and the Route 14 gate. Route 14, that's the route where you fight your rival. That's going to be a tough one to know where it is, but I think once I learn about it one time, we'll be good. Alright, and Dendamil. I mean, I know there's a citrus berry on the way to Reflection Cave, but apparently there's a citrus berry here too. From an artist girl in the center. Okay. The question is that everything I want to learn? Let's see. Bulletproof is needed for certain fights, specifically Dragalge. Overgrow is not important. Jolly is needed for the outspeeds for Malvis Pyroar. Male gender to prevent Q-Charm from Valerie's Sylveon, and minimum damage... I thought it was your gameplay. Like getting some build you must have. Hey, I thought the sped up video was your gameplay. To be fair, YouTube does it at 2 times speed. I play it 4 times. Opinions on the new Megas? Electros, Staraptor, really good. Excadrill, I think Excadrill's the new Garchomp. Pyroar, I don't know. I haven't seen anyone use it. Okay, I'm going to read the first few splits now. Fight everyone leading up to Karina 2. That's the gym fight. Teach Rollout and Bite. Grab the X items to sell for Swords Dance. At Lumio, scrap Swords Dance and Quick Claw. Alright, let me make sure my pause button's re-enabled, because there's a chance I might have to pause my run a lot as I read the notes. Alright, I'm going to put this back up here. Alright. Alright, I've got the time set to 8 PM, so we will get Substitute. Alright, I'm pretty much as ready as I'll ever be. 3, 2, 1, go. Also, yeah, this thing starts with Belly Drum, which is pretty funny. And you know what else is pretty funny? We're barely going to use it. You know why we're barely going to use it? We'll get access to Swords Dance before the second gym. But yeah, I need to just get better X and Y. There were so many of those TMs. Like, if you were to ask me, like, hey, where's Brick Break, Expert Belt, Echoed Voice, where's all that stuff in Moon version? I'll tell you. If you asked me where Brick Break was in Oras, I could tell you. But in X and Y, I just couldn't tell you. There's just so many things I just didn't know the location of. Oh, interesting. Never mind. I was gonna say, I thought you get auto-healed after that first fight, but no you didn't. That was the XP bar. Also, you may notice this is earlier than I used to stream on Mondays. On Mondays, if I ever did a stream at all, it'd be like... When would it be? 10 PM Eastern. But it's 8 PM Eastern. So yeah, this will be the new starting time for Mondays from now on. Well, either 7 or 8, one of those two. Because it's my day off currently. I go back to work tomorrow. My old days off were Wednesday and Thursday. I'll be working those days. Didn't you want a flyer? That's what the Pidgey is for, my dude. Rollout. I do want that. Get rid of Growl. I always catch the guaranteed Pidgey. The second Pokemon I catch could literally be anything. It does not matter what it is. You may be saying, well, what about Cut? I always get the Charmander because it's the default Pokemon when you talk to Sycamore. For a Surf user and Strength user, it's Lapras. For Rock Smash, it's Lucario. This is a game where, kind of like Yellow version, you really don't have to worry about HM users. You get that guaranteed Pidgey as long as you remember to buy that ball. And you just have to catch one random thing. Yeah, I haven't really been seeing anyone use Mega Chesnaught in Champions. I've seen a couple of Mega Delphoxes. I've seen a Mega Greninja. The most common Mega right now that I'm seeing is Metagross and Charizard Y. Yeah, I should just know, like, off the top of my head, like, any common TM or commonly useful held item, I should just know where that stuff is. Like, if you ask me, like, hey, where is the expert belt in Oras, I should be able to tell you where it is. Which I can't. I don't remember where the expert belt is. Ask me about other games, like, where's the expert belt in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum? Unobtainable. Arceus Soul Silver, unobtainable. Actually, no, it's in Mount Silver. Black and White, Black 2, White 2 is in the Farmer's Market. And then Moon version is inside of the Seaside Cave. But yeah, next week, I'm going to be doing all Oras. Okay, I need Bite. Honestly, get rid of Vine Whip. We're barely going to be using Grass-type moves this run. It's basically unobtainable. True. Oh, another common Mega I've been seeing. Mega Raichu Y. Not many people really use Mega Raichu X. Mega Raichu Y with No Guard, Zap Cannon, and Focus Blast just goes hard. Remember, technically speaking, this Pokemon game happens all in a day. What are you talking about? Going to guess it's the speed? Mega Raichu Y is decently fast for a Mega, but No Guard, Zap Cannon, and Guaranteed Paralysis does cause a lot of harm. Also, it was a crime not including Alexa and ZA. Like, I remembered her a lot from the X and Y anime. And she's the one who gives you the XP share in this game. She's like one of those major characters, but the problem was in the original X and Y, she was just very irrelevant. They could have given her a chance in ZA, but they didn't. Also, that Pokeball I just skipped is the Poison Barb. Alright, notes. Let's see. At Lumiose, grab Swords Dance and Quick Claw. Oh, okay, I get it. Mega Raichu X, I feel, has the better ability. I mean, you would think, like... Actually, wait, hold on. There's a guy in here, Luxury Balls. Hey, Axio, I don't know if... he's probably not here, but... This would also be a good item to sell for Swords Dance. The elevator in this building looks unfinished. It's one of those, like, old-fashioned elevators. Leech Seed. I'm pretty sure I do not need that move. Okay, let's see. Grab Swords Dance and Quick Claw. We'll have to backtrack to Bulldoze. Get Rock Smash. Grab Shadow Claw. Yeah, I wonder who the bad guy is. Oh my god. Alright, I gotta get into the habit of depositing HM users here. Alright, how many luxury balls do you get? Ooh, 2,500. That's really good. Alright, I'm not gonna need these. Swords Dance. It's gonna be better than Belly Drum. So yeah, Belly Drum got 0 use. Quick Claw. Definitely the girl with the purple hair. Actually, I think this guy is the real villain. Alright, I need to fight pretty much most of the trainers. I think this guy's a Kadabra. Yep. I don't know, maybe they'll give her some plot in ZA. Oh wait, no they didn't. She doesn't even have relevance in that game either. The next time she'll ever be relevant is gonna probably be in, like, I don't know, 2034 when they remake X and Y for the Switch 2. Anyway, we can learn Hone Claws, but Axew's notes don't say to get it. But I'm gonna get them just in case. Oh. Right here, grab Hone Claws. This is for Malva only. Okay. Still need Rock Smash and Shadow Claw. Hey, Alexander Cooper. Yeah, it'll be the Switch 3. And the Switch 3 will have DS on NSO. Also, these two tourist trainers are actually really good for XP. To be fair, though, they did do Lysander really good. It'll be a Switch phone. I don't know, they've been getting bigger. Also, those shrubs on the side do have a chance of spawning Ondinos, but it's mostly Venipedes. Nintendo's cell phone. It'll happen one day. Actually, here's a serious question. If you're not getting leftovers in this game, is there any mandatory use for cut? Like, this is a serious question. Do we need Amulet Coin? I pretty much always get the Amulet Coin because it helps with buying vitamins. And, like, super potions and stuff. I always get it. And besides, it's not out of the way either. It's right here. It's like in Fire Red and Leaf Green getting the Pecha Berry, Cherry Berry, and Chesto Berry from the garbage cans. That's how out of the way it is. Also, I still have that one repel from earlier. I'm trying to figure out, like, when I should be buying up on these. Honestly, I should probably buy them now. I should probably have bought them as soon as I entered this place. Also, if you deposit your HM users, not only did you skip the double battle with the twins, but there's also a double battle that could see you if you skate along the upper path here. If I still had them, I'd have to go in the grass to avoid them. EP up. Healing lady. Also, the trainers up here on Route 8 are pretty good. Route 8's a pretty confusing place because Route 8 is the upper part and the beach part too. It's a two-layered route. Dang, I have like no healing items. Most of these battles look unfair. Probably. Uh-oh. This guy has a Drifloon, I think, right? I don't think Drifloon can have Aftermath, right? Oh, it's Skidoo. Never mind, that must be another trainer. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Sky Battles were only ever in X and Y. They weren't in any other game. They weren't even in ZA. Which, honestly, good. Sky Battles were kind of bad. Alright, get Rock Smash. See, look at that. With the Amulet Coin, look at that. I already have $10,000. I had $10,000 when buying the repels, and just after, like, 5 trainers, I got all that money back. That is why I pretty much always get the Amulet Coin. Because I feel like in a lot of these runs, I'm gonna want to be buying, like, constant, like, potions and repels. Oh my gosh. Also, this red-hatted girl is a healing lady. Okay, gotta go get Shadow Claw. I believe it's this way. It's one of these paths. Oh, not only were they pointless, they were glitched. Whenever you did a Sky Battle and you finished it, you could not re-talk to that person unless you reloaded the room. I actually thought it was intentional that you couldn't talk to him again, but it was actually a glitch. The third path. Oh. Hey, Hearthstone's here. Also, this guy, you gotta tell him no. I wonder how much money this guy gives. 1,400. Okay, that was with the coin, by the way. Well, we're saving $9.6 thousand with your bad navigation skills. Shut up. I mean, yes, my navigation skills aren't great. Dude, didn't you literally hear me at the start of the stream? I'm not good with these games. That's why we're doing an entire week of X and Y so I can learn them better. Thankfully you don't take poison damage in the O world. Also, I did the voiceover earlier today for the next video. Even though my days off have changed, my next, the videos will still come out on Fridays. So that means I'll just have 3 days to edit them. Doesn't matter which fossil you get. Yeah, it was Black and White 1 that removed it. But then Legends ZA brought it back. Don't forget Rock Smash. Joke's on you, I already got it. You know, technically, I could have blacked out to a wild Pokemon to get back here better, but I'm actually going to ban that. I'm not a fan of, like, intentionally doing blackouts just for the sake of teleportation and nothing else. I mean, I've used a blackout to get back to the Pokemon Center while training, but it was for the sole purpose of healing so I can go back to training. I kind of view that differently. Yeah, also the trainers on this route here are actually kind of tough as well. There's one guy with 3 tentacles. Alright, Rock Smash in Salash City, grab Grant's protein before going into his gym. Before clearing out Grant's gym, teach Shadow Claw. Wait. Teach Shadow Claw over Belly Drum, Sword Stance over Bite? Hold on. So what's my moveset for Grant? Vine... Oh, I should have kept Vine Whip. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, that'll be an issue. Also, while I'm here, buy Paralyze Heals. A lot of things in Grant's gym like to paralyze. Well, I mean, Rock Smash isn't a TM. I could just use Rock Smash for Grant. I mean, I need to use Rock Smash. Oh, it says spam Rock Smash and win. Okay, so I don't even need Vine Whip for Grant. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Rock Smash, Shadow Claw, Swords. Okay, I don't need Rollout, and I can get rid of Tackle for Rock Smash. Alright, I'm gonna save here. This guy is very annoying. It's because of this thing. Thankfully, it's easy today. This guy was just a sneak peek on how rough Olivia's Relicanth will be. But to be fair, Olivia's Relicanth in Moon isn't really that scary compared to that Relicanth. It's because her Relicanth just likes using Yawn and Hydro Pump, Ancient Power. That thing has Yawn and, like, Smackdown. Plus, it's earlier on. Ow. First blackout. I probably should have healed before them, but in my defense, Psywave cannot deal super effective damage, so I thought I was safe. Yeah, Psywave is actually good in this game because it does anywhere from half of your level to 1.5 times the user's level. So it can do decent damage. Like without Soul Rock, that'd be 11 to 33. Plus it's 100% accurate too. Needle Arm. I do not think I need that move. No, I do not. After Grant, teach Rock Tomb. The Lunatone trainer. Hey, that trainer is tough, okay? I usually think that Soul Rock Lunatone trainer is probably the hardest trainer in this entire gym, followed by Grant. Grant is the hardest, of course. Because those Pokemon are very defensive, and Psywave, it bypasses resistances, well, except Dark types. Dark types can't be hit by it. But Psywave does good damage against, let's say, Psychic types and Steel types. Does good damage against them. Yeah, I know there's no grass move, but Axew informed me that we weren't going to really be using grass moves much. Grass is trash, true. There we go. Oh, I forgot the bike. How does Psychic types not resist Psywave? The only thing that Psywave can't hit is Dark types. It's one of those, like, set damage moves if you think about it. Alright, rest. Ayaba Berry. I need to figure out how those berry trees work in this game. That might be worth studying. Oh, Aerial Ace. Thank you for reminding me. Alright, I gotta teach Strength. Oh, I gotta withdraw my H. Alright, so it looks like for playthroughs where I need to get Strength, or Aerial Ace, I have to withdraw earlier. Because normally, I like to withdraw when I get to Coumarine City. Not Coumarine, Shalour. When I like to get to Shalour City. Because in the Reflection Cave, there are some double battles that you can skip. And I would prefer to be able to skip them, because the Vespiquen can be... Well, actually, I don't think the Vespiquen's going to be that bad. I mean, we will have Rock Tomb. Alright, I think I can get rid of Rock Smash. Yeah. Mega Greninja looks stupid upside down. It looks great. Shut up. Alright, let me read the next section here now. Oh, I already fought that guy. Alright, let's see. Pick up Aerial Ace. Arena 1 is free. Use Rock Smash. Oh. Playing Platinum. Not progressing past turn of first till I find the pink bunny. It's been a week. You want to know a funny glitch? I believe this glitch was only in Diamond and Pearl. It might be in Platinum as well, I'm not sure. But if you encounter 2 shiny Pokemon in the wild at once, the game crashes. Because the game memory gets overloaded from doing that many sparkles at once. Yeah, this is my stream. I'm always right. I never get anything wrong. I mean, I don't need to bother. Honestly, I'm not going to bother teaching Rock Smash. Because Shadow Claw will deal neutral damage. Her Lucarios are not really that good. Her Lucarios have pretty bad moves. It's a 1 in 67 million. If it happens, I'll document it. Honestly, If that does happen to you, that's more impressive. Like, that'd be more worth showing off. All right. Alright, yeah, I know that's a guaranteed citrus berry. I think the first berry is always the same, because that berry has always been a citrus berry to me. Oh. I'm depositing the HM users again. Actually, I don't know what the name of the guy is, but there was this... Wait, is this guy not a... This guy's not a trainer. Okay. There was a guy... there's some shiny hunter on YouTube who... He had a very old video where he actually found a shiny Giratina in Pokemon Diamond, but then while he was trying to catch it, the game crashed. And then, like, 10 plus years later, he went back and did the exact same shiny hunt in the same game, and he was able to find it. I am not fighting, Hedvig. Hedvig is just downright terrifying. I'm not fighting her. Oh my god, this thing's using Char more than Red's Pikachu. There's another heal lady. Yeah, for anyone doubting like whether X and Y is truly difficult for solo runs, remember I've been fighting a lot of optionals, and the opponents are only like 5 levels higher than me on average. Imagine if I was playing something in the slow Imagine if I was playing a legendary. These opponents would probably be on par with me. Yeah, that's the double battle I like to skip. Oh, that Absol has double team. Also an iron to sell for money. Alright, so pretty much you could theoretically withdraw your HM users here. I'm not going to, because there's a trainer in Karina's gym with a Hariyama that has Whirlwind. So if you have your HM users out, it's going to use Whirlwind and keep switching you out. Okay, let's see. Before Rival 1, equip the Quick Claw. Okay. Again, makes sense. Those martial prowess and the girl aren't worth listening to. Yeah. She's scary. She's just like the black... She's like the black belt in Pokemon Moon before the Olivia fight. The guy with a single Hariyama. For most Pokemon, it's not worth fighting him, because no matter how good the XP yields are, he's very difficult. What the... It has Reflect, doesn't it? That Meowstic has Reflect. I believe if your rival's Serena, the Meowstic has Light Screen. I think. Yeah, that was 100% Light Screen. Or Reflect. Oh my god, dude. We do outspeed Absol and Braixen, but not Meowstic. One Swords Dance and Aerodactyl, one Swords... Okay, one Swords Dance does not guarantee... Oh, I think Axew said be level 35 here. Alright, I'm gonna have to use 2 Swords Dances. I was using Swords Dance Eel. The notes... Oh, the notes said pretty much just 1 Swords Dance, but the problem was that was assuming level 35. I'm only level 33, so I had to use an extra. But I didn't realize that. After Rival 1, teach Aerial Ace over Rock Tomb. Use 1 candy to be level 35 if... Oh, that's before Karina. That's fine. The gym trainers will get me 35. Do not teach Seed Bomb. 1 Swords Dance, spam Aerodactyl. Why do we need... Why are you saying the moves Rock Tomb and Rock Smash? Also, this gym right here, just like... I mean, it's sort of like Grant's gym, but not exactly. I think almost every trainer in here is actually harder than Karina is. Like, to be fair, the guy with the Hariyama should be the gym leader. Do not teach Seed Bomb. Oh. Oh. Oh, for the rival, duh. Yeah, this guy right here should be the gym leader. Like, that's a way better team than Karina has. Yeah, but, oh, how would Rocks... I guess Rock Smash would be great for the Absol, but... Oh, there that person is. One Swords Dance, spam Aerial Ace. We are looking for the Quick Claw, surviving a Flying Press without a crit, or a Home Claws. At 35, plus 2 is a guarantee for Hawlucha. Under 35, it's a range. Plus, we will lose to Flying Press more frequently due to Mienfu's chip damage. Okay, that was my fault. I was supposed to use Swords Dance on the Mienfu, but to be fair, when I accidentally did that misclick, I expected it to go for Fake Out so it wouldn't have punished me. But, nope. Wait, this Mienfu doesn't have Fake Out, does it? Okay, I survived it. Good. OBS crashed. It didn't crash, but it froze. Did you guys see that? I think you guys did. Alright, I gotta get low sweep in here. Karina's portrait. This camera angle is inappropriate. Yeah, I saw it OBS. Yeah, OBS has been doing that more lately. Thing is, I'm probably like 5 versions behind, but I refuse to update OBS because in the past, whenever I've updated OBS, something would break. So if this version works, I'm sticking to it. Also, fun fact, if Karina's Lucario got a crit on you and your Lucario faints, it doesn't matter. You don't have to win that fight. You just have to Mega Evolve once. If you beat her without Mega Evolving, it would not count. Right, now I gotta get my HM users back. Get myself a free Lapras. Whoops. At routes 12, grab attract only, skip the leftovers. Alright, even though we're not getting leftovers, it's always worth getting on the skidoo, because you can use skidoo to actually skip trainers. They will not fight you. Elixir. Alright, rock incense. Wait, rock incense? Yeah. A spearberry. Gross. Oh, I can get Lucky Egg now. You need 255 friendship to get it. Teach low sweep? Let me see. Before arrival 2, teach low sweep and rock tomb. Okay. Over aerial ace and I'll... What do I teach this over? Shadow Claw? I don't... yeah, Shadow Claw. Teach it over Shadow Claw. I can always teach it back. Light screen. Relearn aerial ace. Alright, I'm gonna use the Lucky Egg here. We need the Lucky Egg from Ramos to Rival 3. Hey, Bulletproof. Nice. Must have been using Bullet Seed. Or no, Seed Bomb. Must have been using Seed Bomb. You had the Heartstone? I mean, yeah, remember I picked it up by accident? Alright, let's see. Rock Tomb into Aerial Ace on jump buff. Oh, I guess I probably should have... Oh, well. Oh, I probably should have healed. Yeah, I should have healed. Well, I guess I should just teach Rock Tomb while I'm here. It's time to say goodbye to Bite? Maybe, but I just like the move Bite. Dude, why didn't Ramos have a victory bell? Alright. Nothing important to go over the power plant. Rock Tomb, Aerial Ace, Slow Sweep. Alright, yeah, it is time to get rid of Bite. It's sad, but it's true. I hate this route. I double hate this route. Plus, depending on how the wind is, you can't even get the PP up that's up there. There's a PP up where you have to go over some of those little roller skating things, but depending on how the wind is going, you may not be able to get it. Mud shot, gross. This is not enough healing items. I can use fly. Yeah, I can use fly. Alright, I need to go back and go buy some potions. That should be enough. Man, I have to really pay attention to these notes because this thing needs to switch TMs a lot. Clement is fine as long as you get past Emolga, Rock Tomb the Emolga, Low Sweep, Magneton, and Heliolisk. This reminds me you do need to buy Bulldoze. Okay, yeah, good. Good thing you said something. Because I need to go back to that exact same center. I guess I'll read ahead while I'm here. Let's see. After that, it's just the Valerie section. What's the speed stat of Clement's Emolga? Does anyone know? Oop, wrong move. 84? Dude, that's my speed right now. Nice, I'll be able to outspeed it. That's good. Holy crap. Knock it off. Great, now it's just wasting XP. I'm gonna save. It's been a while since I saved. I've had times where I would actually black out to one of these grunts. Bulk up, no thank you. Alright, gotta teach Rock Smash to teach to Charmander. Ooh, Heart Scale. Nice. Star Piece. That's really good. Alright, gotta go get myself Bulldoze. Flying to the middle circle here is so annoying. The expert belt is to the right of the creep shop. I don't know what that is. What's a creep? I mean, I looked up that it was like next to a cafe in a Route 14 gate. I mean, it's next, all I know from Bulbapedia is it's next to the Route 14 gate. It's in a building right next to it. And I love static. Apparently they're called galettes. Oh, a galette. Okay. To be fair, I don't even know what a galette is anyway. I also need to memorize the exact ordering of these doors. Let's see. I think it's right, left, right, middle. Am I correct? Is it right, left, right, middle? Let's see. Rock Tomb Miamolga. They're cookies. Okay. Also, funnily enough, with that Magneton having sturdy and Clement spamming full restores, he barely ever has time with electric terrain. Alright, I'm going to start holding the amulet coin now. Alright, let's see. Grab the expert belt before heading to Rival 3. Alright, this is the Route 14 gate. Okay. Is it in here? No, that's the museum. Is it in here? Oh, that girl has a protein. Oh, there's an expert belt here. Okay, so there's the expert belt. And a free protein. That's good to know. I'm going to use that. It's probably not worth going in there just for the protein, but expert belt could be one of those items you just get every run and forget about it. I mean, it's not that out of the way at all. That guy gave me $7,400. Dude, this is a rich region. Alright, time to do some selling. King's Rock, Stardust. Oh, I do have the Heartstone. That could have saved me some money from buying that incense. That's probably what N1 meant by pointing that out. Okay, that's good to know. Actually, do I want iron? No, I do not. Protein, carbos, and zinc is what I want to prioritize. Let's see, protein. I need 2 of those, 3 carbos, zinc. So I'm going to buy 6 of them. No, 7 of them. The reason I want to buy 7 is because I'm like, wait, don't I need money for super repels now? I can just hold the amulet coin for Valerie's gym and just get money that way. Delphox had 93 speed. Would have been disastrous without the lucky egg. It would have been, yeah. Yeah, for this gym, always go to the right. But this is the one exception, obviously, because there's only one other teleporter. That was actually pretty scary. Hopefully, I don't eat my words like last time and say Valerie's easy when she gave me a reset. Alright, let's see. Valerie. She's completely free. Okay. Shadowclaw? Yeah, I should have taught Shadowclaw, but to be fair, this fight's going to be free. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's raining on this route. Interesting. I'm going to teach Shadowclaw now, I think. What am I doing? You know what? I was doing this for money. That's it. Yeah, it was with Walrein. It was literally last week. It was pretty funny, yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably re-equip the egg now, yeah. I guess this is 1 spot for cut. So it seems like you only really ever have to use cut for leftovers and a candy, but the thing is, you're automatically given cut and a cut user. There's no reason to not get it. Alright, I cannot get Stone Edge. I need Waterfall for that. Uh-oh. Oh no. That's not good. Hit yourself, hit yourself. Damn. Uh-oh. No. Why would you use false swipe? Okay, that was close. I almost got a win because of my HM users. That would have been bad. Oh. Where do we get Attract? I already have it. Did that thing just use Guard Swap? I do not fight that hiker. Why was Weedle caught? I needed something to fill my party. Because the thing is, when we try to catch the Xerneas, it will force itself into slot 1 of my party, which ruins the spirit of the solo run. So to prevent that, you can actually fill up your team with 6 Pokemon, but when you account for all the free Pokemon plus the Pidgey, we still have 1 empty spot. So on the route where I catch a Pidgey, I just get something completely random. It just happened to be a Weedle. I really should buy escape ropes. Yeah, why don't I buy escape ropes? I really should add that to my planning. Pause. I need to scroll down in my notes. Let's see. Shadow Claw for Olympia. At level 58 without Swords Dance, Shadow Claw one-shots. Alright, so we will need a Shadow Claw. My moveset after will be Shadow Claw, Rock Tomb, Low Sweep, Swords Dance. Use candies to get more than 130 speed. So it might be worth using candies before Olympia. Maybe. Alright, resume. substitute. Pain split. I'm not Lusamine. Ow. I need to start memorizing my way through this gym. Okay, maybe I should have candied here. Light screen. Okay. That Sigilyph has both light screen and reflect. I think it's random which of the two it chooses to use turn 1. If it had used reflect, there was a decent chance I was going to get a reset. Alright, candies. Wood hammer, no. Hammer arm, no. Alright, my other move should be Rock Tomb. Alright, for Lysander, 1 and 2, use a Sword Stance and Sweep. I do know the location of another rare candy in here. It's a little out of the way because it's blocked off by one of the Flare admins. You know, the ones that aren't Mabel, the ones that nobody knows the names of. I know this one's Elena. The reason I know that is because I have a family member with that name. Who knows though? I'll try to remember their names. Whoops. What the? Oh, I meant the start. Dang it. Man, I'm really trying to think of Regigigas for Oris. I mean, I'm not planning on playing it anytime soon, so I'm not sure why you would bother doing that, but you do you. Because it's neat. Also, there's Mabel's Houndoom, which got 2 levels lower. I remember when Madrybread did a run with Regigigas in Heart Gold. He never even got Return. He did that run so horrendously bad, he had Dizzy Punch on red. Break time. Break time. You dried out for Regigigas. Yeah, he didn't really play that run good. I know people are going to say, well, it's not about like the speed or the efficiency. Well, yeah, but he knows there's a return TM there. He's done runs before that where he got return. How do you forget is something is return? Oh, but even worse, you guys know where to get a return in X and Y, right? Okay, reset. You guys know where to get return, right? Oh, damn it. I thought I saved for Zerosic, but I didn't. That's fine. It's like 1 trainer back. Not a big deal. Whoops. But yeah, when he did Pokemon X with Chansey, he was using Pound for the longest time. He was trying to fight the Karina 2 Lucario fight with Pound at like level 50. He never even used Return. And you guys want to know where Return is? It's literally gifted to you for free. It's like it's like the 2nd or 3rd TM you ever get gifted to you. And he never taught Return to it. Like, that was just awful. Well, I guess we get another story time. Also, I can pretty much tell you this won't get an S tier performance. Pokemon, my fastest Pokemon, I believe, was like a 123 or something. Or no, it was like a 140 something. Also, Return is stronger than Pound by default on Chansey. Oh yeah, because of its starting friendship, yeah. Alright, so I just wasted a minute and a half. Nice, Air Slash miss. Also, I believe hitting the red button is faster. Alright, I need to use an ether. You activate it. It's the blue one who deactivates it. Dude, if you hit the blue button, he just presses a remote anyway. But you could say, well, you didn't know that, did you? You know, if I didn't have that higher level, acrobatics would have completely destroyed me. Okay. Let's see. After the flare section on Route 18, make a detour for Brick Break. Before... Oh, hey, Weedle. Oh yeah, Weedle's getting all that XP. How did Lysander Rainbow Rocket even rebuild it? What do you mean, rebuild the weapon? I'm assuming the weapon was just dormant. It was the events of this game that kind of destroyed the weapon. Why didn't it matter which button you pressed? Even if you pressed the blue button, which did not activate the weapon, he would press a remote and he activated it anyway. No, he canceled it. Yeah, he's canceled. Honestly, besides some minor mistakes, I think I've been playing this run pretty good. Man, I wish I had Stone Edge right now. Yeah, my S tier is sub 140. I don't think this thing can beat the game in the next 23 minutes, so it's probably going to get like B tier, it's my guess. I need to test if you get auto-healed for this fight. I'm pretty sure you do, because like if you're like in vanilla trying to catch the Xerneas, it's going to want you healed for Lysander. Oops. That was a misclick. I accidentally used Swords Dance twice. Not bad for a grass starter. This thing hasn't really felt like a grass type. This thing's felt like a fighting type. I don't think X and Y had a demo, did it? I mean, this thing will definitely feel like a grass type once we get to Malva. That's for sure. No, 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 no. Not up here. There's Brick Break. It's a shame how late you get this move. A +2 Chesnaught Brick Break versus Avila. Guaranteed one-shot. Level 70? Okay, I'm almost there. Oh no, my ability's Insomnia. Now I can get hit with Seed Bomb. Oh, I should have had Substitute for this fight. Substitute for this fight is meant to block Nuzzle. Whoops. Surely I'll be fine, right? Hey, John. Just knock it out now. Yeah. Alright. One. Dude, I need to, like, look up a speedrun video of this. Daniel, can you please, like, stop constantly bringing that up? It's actually getting old. I'm fine with the jokes, but can you just stop asking every 30 seconds? Hey guys, how do I come up with these? Can you please stop asking that? It's getting very annoying. We might need some extra candies. We're level 72. We should be fine. Alright, so we're gonna need, let's see, Wolfric. Oh, equip the, I don't think we'll need Expert Belt. Without Expert Belt, plus 2 Brick Break doesn't guarantee Avalok. Well, I mean, it does without Brick Break now. I think the only reason the Expert Belt was routed in was because I think Axu assumed I was going to be a lower level. That's probably why. Alright, oh wait, there's some stuff I need to backtrack for. First, Stone Edge. Oh, this guy's a trainer. Okay. Yeah, it is basically like Sabrina's puzzle, yeah. Do we have bulldoze? Yes, we do. This is a pretty neat looking part of the place. Too bad you barely get to see it. There also is a rare candy on that previous route I was on. It's behind a bunch of strength boulders, and I think there's some mandatory trainers there too. Isn't in the post-game there's a specific time you can find Megastones? I think some of the post-game Megastones only appear at night. I think the way Gen 6 handled Megas was pretty bad. They made almost none of them easily accessible. I think Legends ZA handled the Megas a lot better. Fit them in with the story a little bit better, and you can even unlock Megastones as you play the game. Plus there were more Megas too, like the original X and Y had very few Megas in it. Whoops. Honestly, Dominic, that's not really any better. You know, I remember when all those people were complaining that you had to work for those Megastones in ZA, like the Chesnaught Megastone, you had to do online play to get it. And they're like, I don't want to do all that. They don't know that in the Sun and Moon games, you had to purchase every Megastone with battle points. It was like 48 battle points per Megastone. If you wanted every single Megastone, that was going to probably take you like 1,000 points. The only free one you got was the Mega Alakazam Stone from Dexio or Cena. Heal Lady. Would you use Megas if more trainers use them? I still wouldn't. I think Mega Evolutions make the runs too boring. Because here's the thing, X and Y are some of the easier Pokemon games in the series. But I mean, in terms of solo runs, like, I mean, yes, there's the thing where like the random trainers can be really bad. But I think if I was allowed to use Megas, it would just completely just like make the game boring. I only like it in Gen 2 just because we get to backport and do cool things. Maybe if there was a mod to backport some of the ZA Megas into X and Y, then maybe I'd think about it. I like how these guys just look to the side and be like, hey, I see you. Oh, now I fight you. Oh, bulletproof. Was Shadow Ball a... Shadow Ball must have been a bullet move. Yep, that is why I saved. Are there times in the Crystal game where you go, oh man, I wish I didn't have the mix, I can't use held items? Yes, every slow Mega not being able to use a Quick Claw. That Leafeon was actually kind of tough to take out. That's kind of annoying. You either fight a Fearow or you fight a trainer. Alright, final 3 veterans. I think that Gigalith had Protect. Ooh, Blizzard Miss. Nice. Honestly, I don't think Swords Dance was necessary. I should have just swept. Behind the last waterfall, there's Dragon Claw. That I knew. You know why I knew Dragon Claw was there? My first ever X and Y run got it. Charizard. My first ever one got that Dragon Claw TM. I think since then, I've never once grabbed it again. Maybe I did? I don't know. I'm looking at my tier list. I don't really see anything that stands out as learning Dragon Claw. This cannot learn Dragon Claw, no. Alright, final 5. Wickstrom, Bulldoze. Oh, whoops. I thought the save... I thought the cutscene trigger was a bit further up. One Swords Dance sweep. Oh, okay, a Tormented. That's annoying. You know what? It's good to have Bulldoze here as well. Just because you can easily switch moves. Yeah, Mega Camerupt was a good example of that. I would speed use Island... Yeah, what's the point in Island Scans for a solo run? Like, what? Cybold, teach Stone Edge. You know what? This might actually get S tier. Unless you guys think the S tier is too generous, like being sub 140. But for now, I'm going to keep it at sub 140. Yeah, but Dominic, how would that help? Alright, Cybold, 1 Swords Dance. You could argue it's because there were notes made, but generally for a lot of these playthroughs that I do, there are notes. The only ones that don't are the random runs. I mean, the moon runs, I make half the notes myself. Alright, Dragalge. Okay, Substitute. Teach Substitute over Dragon Claw, or over Shadow Claw, and Hone Claws over Swords Dance. This is the first time I've ever seen a substitute in an in a Gen 6 solo run. Dude, that doll is so big. Ow. What's the speed of that Noivern? Okay, I need more candies. Do I have any more? 2 more. Okay. Yeah, leftovers would have been a better call for this fight. Ow. You deserve that for using a fighting move on a flying type. Yeah, you're right. I deserve it. Thankfully, this doesn't... Oh, it does have rough skin. Dude. I have heard of Hyper Enemies mod, yes. Alright, 3rd Home Clause. Oh my dude. Alright, so it seems like since I'm not going to outspeed that Dragalge, or not Dragalge, the Noivern, I'm going to have to use Stone Edge on Drudigan too to avoid rough skin. You're setting up too much? Yeah, honestly, yeah, you're right. The substitute needs to be for the Noivern. Yeah, you're right. I was setting up too much. Alright. This is going to be very close whether this can get S tier. Alright, teach Attract over Brick Break and equip the Citrus Berry. Dragalge's cool. I'm indifferent on it. Alright, attract the Pyroar, substitute 1 Hone Claws. I need to have that substitute up. Yeah, that's why. Ow. Uh-oh. Reset. Okay. I need to use a PP up. Yeah, this is probably gonna barely make top of A tier. She used Noble Roar. Is that what caused it? So I guess use an extra Home Clause then. Wait a minute. Substitute doesn't block Noble Roar. Yeah, because I know Generation 6 nerf Substitute, like Curse no longer blocks, is no longer blocked by Substitute. I don't think Noble Roar is blocked by Substitute, is it? Dude. Home Claws. You're supposed to use a Quick Claw? The notes literally say Citrus Berry. Eel, read the... You're trying to call me out on something? Axew's notes literally say, before Malva, equip Citrus Berry. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Rock Tomb, Swords Dance, Brick Break, Shadow Claw. Well, that's Axew's fault. I copied these notes like a few hours before the stream started, so that's kind of on him. Rock Tomb, Swords Dance, Brick Break, and Shadow Claw. Alright, and the held item, Hardstone. You caught a shiny in your first Gen 6 playthrough? Nice. Alright, Rock Tomb into Shadow Claw for Hawlucha. Swords Dance on Aurorus and Prey. Okay. Yeah, this ain't getting S tier. This will be top A tier. Honestly, fighting types are still really good in X and Y. It's just this thing has to deal with an extra flying weakness. Hold on. I don't think it's going to use Reflect. Here's the thing, though. It's going to detect the kill. So I'm going to have to go for a 30% chance of Blizzard missing. Honestly, I'm just going to test it. I'm going to see if Swords Dance is needed at this high of a level. Like, use Swords Dance here, maybe. Fire Blast. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think we win. Good thing we're not using Shadow Ball. That thing just traced bulletproof. 1 hour, 40 minutes, 49 seconds. 13 resets, 2 blackouts, level 81. So yeah, that thing was not going to go for Reflect. It was always going to go for Blizzard. But then again, what's better, setting up Blizzard or setting up on Fire Blast? Fire Blast would be better, because Aurorus gets stabbed from that Blizzard. Goodra does not get stabbed from Fire Blast. Is Bulletproof a good ability? It actually is. It blocks certain bullet and bomb-like moves. It blocks Sludge Bomb, Shadow Ball, Bug Buzz. There's a few other examples, but... Oh, Seed Bomb's another one. It blocks certain moves. Yeah, Bullet Seed's another one. Oh yeah, Focus Blast too. Alright, I'm gonna speed up these credits. It's not as long as the Sun and Moon credits. Grass typing is bad, but I do like it. Honestly, this thing barely felt like a grass type at all. It only felt like a grass type during Malva. The whole rest of the game it played like a fighting type. Fighting types are just pretty good in this game. I've only played one other fighting type, and that was Mienshao. It is at first place on my tier list. 40, 49. Alright, level 81. 13 resets, 2 blackouts. Mienshao is suboptimal. I mean, Axie did make notes for it, but that run was done a long time ago. It was done as daily December 2025, and that run was recorded like 6 months prior. 6 hours, 17 minutes. Alright, let's see. This puts it... not the top of the A tier, actually. Trevenant did better by 6 seconds. That's actually nuts, dude. You know what I'm starting to notice? Grass types aren't the worst thing in the world in this game, but then again, Bulbasaur's down here. Honestly, I think Trevenant was held up by its ghost typing. Chesnaught was held up by its fighting typing. Mienshao's a pure fighting type, and honestly, with my modern quote-unquote skill, I think if I were to re-rank it after I did the Kalos starters, it could probably get sub 130. It also blocks Rock Blast and Zap Cannon. It also blocks Energy Ball and Aura Spear. It blocks a surprising amount of moves. John, it's why during my Pokemon Moon runs, with some poison types, I would switch from Sludge Bomb to Sludge Wave just because of that. Or like Shadow Claw instead of Shadow Ball. But yeah, that was a great run. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by, everyone. I do appreciate it. The next stream should be tomorrow. We'll be playing Delphox. I will see you all then. Bye. Not Rock Blast in Gen 6. Huh, weird. Anyway, gotta go.